After Richmond Police tear gas peaceful protesters at the Robert E. Lee Monument, a third-party review is just getting underway.
And this comes as NBC 12 uncovers some new details about what led up to the decision to lob tear gas at that group. That includes this never-before-seen video of the chaotic scene that was happening at the same exact time just 1 block away.
Richmond reporter Henry Graff is live on Monument Avenue tonight after spending weeks investigating. Good evening, Henry.
Good evening, and that new video is from this location where the Jeb Stuart statue once stood and holds some clues about what the city called a miscommunication over the gassing of peaceful protesters. Two scenes unfolding just a block apart on Monument Avenue. One involved ropes and hacksaws around the Jeb Stuart statue.
They are sawing Jeb Stuart's leg off.
But Richmond Police went after the peaceful crowd at the Robert E. Lee Monument.
It sounds like tear gas being deployed over Lee Circle to the west.
Peter Fetto is behind the camera, filming from his rooftop patio the evening of June 1st, 2020.
One group went onward to Lee Circle, where events unfolded over there, but another group stayed back here at Stewart Circle, and that group had different intentions, it seems.
Fetto's camera captured the moment the group split and what happened after.
Another gentleman climbed up on the other side and with another hacksaw and started cutting at that leg. Somebody else had a rope and started throwing it around the statue.
Now a $219,000 investigation is underway into police conduct and what went wrong that night during last summer's unrest in Richmond.
There was no justification for the use of that force by these police officers.
Andrew Bodo represents some of those now suing over the incident at Lee Monument. He's poured through police body camera footage and radio traffic trying to hold those on the ground accountable for that night. NBC 12 has asked Richmond Police for the same footage, but we've not been given access.
It is absolutely essential that the city comes forward and discloses in detail how it was that the citizens were subjected to such injury, such misconduct. And we believe the city hasn't done that.
While regrets were finally tweeted by the police department and the mayor made a very public apology, the exact reason why police used tear gas on those peaceful protesters is still a mystery until now. All City Hall will say is there was a miscommunication. This civil lawsuit is shedding light on that miscommunication. Court documents reveal some of the police chatter from that night. At 7:29 comes the first report of trouble at the Stuart Monument. Someone on the statue with a saw. Moments later, a responding officer asks for a cross street by radio. Lombardian Monument is the response, which is where Stewart is located. Meanwhile, according to the lawsuit, radio reports indicated those at the Lee Monument were orderly. 7:31, more activity at Stewart. The lawsuit says someone having eyes on the guy with the main rope. Nevertheless, at 7:32, the lawsuit claims a sergeant who later ordered the Lee attack directs his driver to go to Lee Monument and not Stewart, saying, straight ahead, it's the biggest one here. Then at 7:35, police are seen firing tear gas at protesters assembled around the Lee Monument. The documents reveal chemical agents were not used at Stewart until 7:39.
So everybody is now scattering.
And with that third-party review of police conduct underway more than a year after the fact, some criminal options are drying up. On the civil side, Bodo worries it will be dragged out and there will be no real answer as to why police launched gas into that peaceful crowd that June night.
Since the beginning, we've been trying to hold the police accountable. This should not happen. This shouldn't have happened before. It shouldn't happen again.
Back out here live, citing the pending litigation, Richmond Police had no comment on the confusion and the lawsuit itself. CNA is doing that third-party review, looking through the time frame of May 30th, 2020 through July 1st, 2020. When I asked the company when could we expect the results of that finding, a spokesperson told me they have no timeline. We are live and on your side tonight here in Richmond. I'm Henry Graff, NBC 12 News.
All right, Henry, great work there.